Good afternoon, day 4 of my vlog channel. So today's vlog is going to be about systems, routines, and I guess processes that keep you moving when motivation drops. So for me, I was watching a YouTube video earlier today about systems, and for me, one of the things I starting to dabble in was like systems. One was like kind of with YouTube. Another one was like with budgeting. With that one, I got a little bit more down, and some other stuff kind of like fell through the cracks. Kind of not really had a solid foundation in terms of that system. So, but the point with the system was to kind of minimize the amount of mindset you got to have, like thoughts of like, on this day to, what can I do this, or, hey, I only got so much time. What can I do in the meantime, right? And like for me, watching this video about systems, there was this guy. I've been watching for a few months now. Because like for him, like I guess some context for him, he runs like a 8-figure consulting business. Obviously, that's very good. But one of the things he was talking about was every part of his life he has a system for it. Like whether it's dating, whether it's shopping, just kind of like any most aspects of your life, he has a system for it. I'm like, maybe I could have like a system or just something to where I can just do something without like a second thought. Just kind of like, everyone has a system of brushing their teeth, right? In the morning. Obviously, maybe some people don't, or have maybe they do at night, whatever the case may be, but they have a system, right? There's something you do every day you don't think about. You're like, okay, right before bed, I go brush my teeth, or hey, I take a shower before I go to sleep, or whatever the case may be. We all have certain systems. Some systems are going to be more helpful in your life than others, right? And the thing is, like systems are decisions made ahead of time, like the gym, budgeting, like I mentioned earlier, or like content scheduling. They, turn effort into consistency, which is extremely important because, like, for me, consistency I've been trying to get better at, right? And that's why I started this 30-day challenge of like making sure I put out video every single day, whether I have nothing to talk about or I just have no energy or time. I want to put out something to, keep that consistency going, right? Because, with a lot of things in life, if you stay consistent, like let's say you want to get better at a sport or a hobby, well, you got to be consistent. Otherwise, you're not going to be as good as you could possibly be. And like for me, like content creation, like posting these videos, I would say like these are more like a hobby. Just kind of something I want to do in my meantime. Obviously, it's not like my main thing, but it's something I want to. It's something I want to just do in the meantime. Just I guess keep busy. Just talk and just put my thoughts out. And one of the things that for me, consistency I was very lacking was at a certain point was my diet, right? I didn't have a system for it. It was kind of like wherever it's in my pantry, I'll eat it, right? Or this, that, or I never really did fast food, but I didn't have like a set plan meal, right? And for me, with some issues I'm having health wise, eating what you need to be eating every day, every week, every month is very important. Otherwise, you're not going to get to that point in life where you want to be. Gym is another thing, very important, consistent. Like for me, I go to the gym at least twice a week, typically on my days off, right? But could I have gone 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times, right, a week? Surely, yeah, I could. It just one of those things is fitting it into like a schedule, because I thought about maybe doing in the morning or then after work. It was just not. I just never got around to creating that system, right? To where like, hey, this is gonna be my plan for these days, these times. And it's extremely important to have some sort of system down, have routines, like things you do that doesn't take much thought. You do it, but it's little steps that helps you along the way in life, right? And it's one of those things that if you don't keep up with and falls through the cracks, I mean, it's gonna be taking more time out of your day, creating more stress that really didn't need to happen, right? And so, what I want to end off here is, you know, it's not perfect, but you got to be consistent at some point, right? And what's one system that you use every day that you think helps you out in life? Drop it down below in the comments. I'd love to hear about it. But that'll be for today. So thank you. Have a good day. Take care.